Welcome to the Dirt Court Jesters podcast, your home for dirt track racing across the country and right here in the Ohio Valley. This is Josh, and in episode 33, I'm going to talk about USAC sprints. Is the racing any good? Helmets on or off? And the Four Crown Nationals are here. I hope you guys are ready to get dirty. This week in dirt racing history, we're going back to September 19th, 1998, in the All-Star Circuit of Champions when they visited Lawrenceburg Speedway. Kenny Jacobs would come away with a victory, Joey Saldana in second, and Kevin Huntley would round out the podium.
Let me talk to you!
This week's talking points, I want to start with the USAC Sprints point battle. Logan Seavey leads the way with 2,577 points. Brady Bacon's in second, and only 70 points behind. And he's the only one that's got a shot at CV. They've got 5 races remaining with the USAC sprint cars. And on that note, the USAC sprint cars will be running the dirt track at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the inaugural Stoops Sprint Car Invitational. That's set for Thursday, September 26th. And that'll be the opening night of the Driven to Save Lives BC 39. Brett Marks posted about rule packages and going backwards from 2023. I'll preface this by saying that my opinion is as a fan with no knowledge aside from my fandom. Brent's behind the wheel, and he sees these tracks multiple times, and he knows what he's doing. He knows a lot about this stuff compared to me. That being said, my first thought is that this year's Kings Royal was just as busy as last year, and the racing was really good. I think I've looked at enough stats by now to say that it seems like we've had some good finishes and guys moving to the front from the back. Now, I know a lot of folks are saying the good finishes are a result of lap traffic, and that's getting the guy up front bottled up, and that's giving second or third place a chance to get around him. But you got guys coming from the back, passing multiple cars, into the double digits almost on a regular basis. Again, this is just me as a fan. I'm not sure what the right answer is. I know we've been messing with the Wicker Bills. We've talked about that a lot this year. And this is one thing. Hopefully safety is paramount. We've talked about that as well. But, certainly the racing is as well. They don't want to put a bad product out there. They need people to come in the stands. They need people to subscribe and watch the streams. And they're certainly going to continue to work, hopefully, on safety. But the racing as well, and the packages needed in order to put a good product out on the track. Ricky Thornton Jr. makes his 410 sprint car debut with High Limit at Lernerville on September 13th in the Indy Race Parts number 71. This was Thornton's 6th different division that he has raced this year. He's raced, obviously, late models, micro sprints, modified stock cars, and midgets on top. RTJ finished 14th in the B, but it sounded like they were fighting a mechanical issue that night. Park Price Miller teams up with Eikenberry to finish the high limit season. You'll see the PPM number 9 on the wing of the Eikenberry 25. And after 2 years, Brandon Shepard, Longhorn, and Riggs Racing are parting ways. Shepard plans to start 2025 in his family-owned car at the Wild West Shootout. So who lands in the Longhorn factory team ride, and where does Brandon Shepard end up in 2025? I want to give a shout out to Victory Fuel, from Throttle Punch to Lucky Lemon to the ever delicious Purple Potion. They've got 4 packs, 12 packs, and some cool merchandise. Get to drinkvictory.com and use the code Jesters10 at checkout to save. Drinkvictory.com and use the code Jesters10 at checkout to save.
Acknowledge me!
This week's race recap, we're going to start with September 8th at Eagle Raceway in the Stewart Alley Memorial Malvin Bank 360 Midwest Sprint Series. Kerry Madsen would get the victory, Chase Randall in second, and Sam Haferteef Jr. in third. And the Malvern Bank late models, who are also on hand, Tad Popsel will get the victory, Bill Lighton in second, and Chad Holliday in third. Weed Sport had the Empire Super Sprints, where Jordan Thomas would get the victory, Logan Crucifil in second, and Larry White in third. September 10th, Clay County Fair Speedway in the Battle of the Blue Ribbon, ASCS, where Aaron Reitzel gets the win, Hank Davis in second, and Seth Bergman in third. Tri-State Late Models also on hand, where Justin Zeitner would get the victory, Corey Zeitner in second, and Tad Popsel in third. IMCA Sport Mods, where Jake Seku gets the win, Matthew Lofton from 9th to 2nd, and Justin Kleinsma in third. In the IMCA Sport Stocks, Colby Fett would get the victory, Jake Masters in second, and Kelly Roik in third. September 11th in the Clay County Fair Speedway, for the Dirt Crown Championship, $2,000 to win for the IMCA Stocks. Mike Nichols gets the win, Jake Masters in second, and Kelly Schrock in third. Johnny Slaw went from 22nd to 5th in that race. Way to get up there, Johnny Slaw. $1,000 to win for the IMC Sport Mods. Jake Saku gets it done again. Congratulations, Jake. Cam Reamers in second, and Willie Kirk in third. IMCA Modifieds, Chris Abelson gets the victory, Brandon Beckendorf in second, and Cody Connect in third. IMCA Hobby Stocks, Chris Crone gets the victory, Mike Smith in second, and Corey Probst rounds out the podium. In the IMCA Sport Compacts, Kane Malberg gets the victory, Levi Volkert from 11th to 2nd, and Brooke Osler in third. September 12th, I-75 was going to have Flow Racing Night in America. Unfortunately, that got rained out. Lucas Oil Speedway had the Hockett McMillan Memorial Night number 1 with Power I-410, where Ayrton Jeniton would get the victory, Aaron Reitzel in second, and Joby Miller in third. Also, Power I War non-wing sprints, Ricky Lewis with the win, Riley Kreisel in second, and Wyatt Burks in third. September 13th, Arrowhead Speedway ASCS, Roger Crockett gets the win, Seth Bergman in second, and Sam Haferteef Jr. rounds out the podium. Bakersfield would have the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars, where Buddy Kofoid gets the victory, Gio Scelzi in second, Carson Macedo in third. Circle City had USAC Sprints, where Kyle Cummins would get the win, Logan Seavey in second, and Brady Bacon in third. The Midwest Thunder Midgets also there, where Chet Gurley gets the victory, Cale Coons in second, and Matt Lux in third. In the stock cars, Lee Hobbs with the win, Zach Sasser in second, and Isaiah Sasser in third. Crystal Motor Speedway had the Great Lakes Nationals. This was the first night. In the late models, Chad Finley with the win, Mike Vandermark Jr. in second, and Ryan Lampierd in third. In the modifieds, Austin Harnett gets the win, Mitchell Hunt in second, and Cody Johnson in third. In the stock cars, Mike Vandermark Jr. gets the win, Nick Putman in second, and Joshua Sternberg in third. Fremont had the Ohio Speed Week makeup race, where Caleb Henry would get the win, Chris Andrews in second, and Cap Henry in third. Trucks had 2 features. In the first feature, Kent Brewer gets the win, Sean Valeni in second, and Steve Miller from 19th to 3rd. Way to get up there, Steve Miller. Trucks second feature would show Sean Valeni at front. He gets the victory from 9th to 1st. Keith Sorgan second, and Cody Laird in third. Hilltop had late models, and Freddie Carpenter would get the win, Colton Burdett in second, and Todd Brennan in third. Modifieds, Jesse Hartman gets the win, Sam Lovejoy in second, and Wyatt Scott in third. In the mini stocks, Bill Parsons gets the victory, Chris Dyer in second, and Justin Cranmore in third. Mod Lights, Jimmy Smith gets the win, Logan Lewis in second, and Clint Snyder in third. Livonia was going to have a hunt the front, but that got rained out. Lernerville had High Limit in the Commonwealth Clash, where Corey Day would get the victory, Cy Lynch in second, and Tyler Courtney in third. Lucas Oil Speedway in the Hockett McMillan Memorial Night number 2 for the Power I-410s. Jake Buback gets the victory, Jace Park in second, and Noah Gass in third. In the Power I War non-wing sprint cars, Chase Howard would come from 10th to the win, Kobe Simpson in second, and Xavier Doney in third. Moeller Raceway Park had the Ike Moeller Memorial with the Valvoline American Ironman late models. Josh Rice would get the win, Adam Stricker in second, and Rusty Schlenk in third. Oswego Speedway in the Northern Sprint Car Nationals, night number 1 and 360, feature number 1. Nick Sheridan gets the win, Jason Barney in second, and Mike Bowman in third. Feature number 2, Joe Trinka gets the victory, Max Stamball in second, and Jordan Thomas in third. The Northern Crate Nationals as well. Brent Bigolo from 8th to the victory. Matt Billings from 14th to 2nd. And Brett Stratford in 3rd. And September 14th, Atomic had 410s, where Cole Duncan got the win. Ryan Myers in 2nd. And Greg Wilson in 3rd. In the modifieds, Kenny Johnson would get the win. Spencer Flowers in 2nd. And Dalton Cheney in 3rd. Sport mods, Jamie Adams with the victory. Davey Akers in 2nd. Miles Cook the 2nd and 3rd. Arrowhead had ASCS and the Greene County 50 for $10,000 to win for those guys. Jason Martin from 11th to the victory. Brady Baker in 2nd and Seth Bergman in 3rd. If you guys were on social media at all, you probably caught some highlights from this, which included the fight, if you will. Brandon Anderson and Alex Sewell get together on and off the track. A caution flies, and the two decide to take it into the infield. Sewell strikes a side-by-side. I've heard that his brakes went out, but that was kind of through the grapevine, so I'm not sure how accurate that is. But after this occurs, Sewell and Anderson both get out of their cars, and they start throwing punches and rolling on the ground together. Look, if you guys are going to fight, fine. I don't think in the infield of the track, especially with the way that track is, it's not like, for example, Eldora, where you've got a pretty large infield that's walled off and fenced off, and you also pit there. This isn't that kind of infield. If you guys want to take it to your trailers afterwards, take your helmets off, and get in a fight, have at it. But throwing punches at each other with your helmets on is just ridiculous. Not to mention, you're slowing everything up. Take it to the trailer and handle it there. That's just my 2 cents. Butler Speedway, Van Gurley Jr. would get the win. Thomas Schinderly in 2nd and Chris Jones in 3rd. And Van Gurley Jr., not only does he get the win, but he also nabs the track championship. Congratulations to Van the Man. Fremont in the Jim Ford Classic, Cap Henry leads all 40 and gets an additional $10,000 to walk out of Fremont with $30,000. Congratulations, Cap Henry, in the Jim Ford Classic victory. Caleb Henry in 2nd and Craig Mintz in 3rd. In the 305s, they had 2 features. Feature number 1, Jamie Miller with the win. Dustin Stroop in 2nd and Dustin Dinan in 3rd. And feature 2, Dustin Stroop will get the win. Jimmy McGrath in 2nd and Dustin Dinan in 3rd. Hilltop had steel block late models where Zach Milby would get the win, Matt Melvin in 2nd, and Thomas Baker in 3rd. Lawrenceburg and the Valvoline American Ironman late models and the Ultimate Heart of America super late models. Jason Jameson gets the victory. Cody Evans in 2nd, Rusty Schlink in 3rd. In the modifieds, Matt Hamilton gets the win. Jason Holland in 2nd, and Brian Gray in 3rd. In the Hornets, Cody Bjerkeli gets the win. Cordell Moore in 2nd, and Landon Ramirez in 3rd. Lernerville had high limit and the finale of the Commonwealth Clash. Tyler Courtney Sunshine gets the victory. Cy Lynch in 2nd, and James McFadden from 11th to 3rd. Merced had the World of Outlaw sprint cars where Buddy Kofoid gets the win again. Dim Kading in 2nd, and Carson Macedo in 3rd. And don't look now, but this California swing has allowed Carson Macedo to close the gap between himself and the first place number 2 at David Gravel. Gravel leads now by 86 points. Muskegon County and Jim Dunn Memorial with the XR Super Series. Devin Moran gets the victory. Bobby Pearson 2nd, and Tyler Carpenter in 3rd. And modifieds, Brad Golf gets the victory. Tyler Carpenter in 2nd, and Donnie Dodson in 3rd. Mudlick Valley, they had late models where Kenny Christie would get the win. In the modifieds, Brian Skaggs gets the win. In the KDR Bombers, BJ Branham gets the win. And in the Hornets, Frankie King Jr. with the victory. Hobstott and the Hobstott Hustler with the USAC sprint cars. And Kevin Thomas Jr. wins himself another Hustler. Robert Ballou in 2nd, and Kyle Cummins in 3rd. Lucas Oil Speedway for the Hockett McMillan Memorial Finale. In the Power I 410s, Jake Bubak gets it done. He gets the victory. Scott Baguki in 2nd, and Aaron Reitzel in 3rd. In the Power I War non-wing sprint cars, Xavier Doney will get the victory. Jesse Vermillion from 17th to 2nd. Jesse Vermillion from 17th to 2nd. I think he's going to get the chicken dinner He's going to be the chicken dinner winner for this week. And Kobe Simpson in third. Oswego Speedway in the Northern Sprint Car Nationals finale with the 360 sprints. Ryan Turner from 13th to the victory. Congratulations, Ryan Turner. Way to get the elbows up and get up front. 13th to the win for Ryan Turner. Nick Sheridan in second, and Josh Hansen in third. Jordan Poirier also went 21st to 6th. Paducah International Raceway was going to have the USA World 50, but that was rained out. 141 Speedway and the Hops Farm Bullring Showdown with the IRA sprint cars. Standing room only at the track. We saw it last week with the World 100. We're seeing it again this week with the Hops Farms Bullring Showdown at 141 Speedway. And Jordan Goldberry would get the victory. Scotty Thiel in second and Blake Nemi in third. Sonoya in the Billy Clanton Classic with the World of Outlaw late models. Unfortunately, that was rained out. Waynesville had USAC Midwest Thunder Midgets where Zach Weigel would get the victory. And in the modifieds, the Jedi, Jerry Bowersock, gets the win. As we're recording this on September 15th, Florence Speedway in Kentucky is going to have their final points race of the season, modifieds and crate late models. Goods Raceway is going to have a 200-lap enduro race. Talladega Short Track is going to have the Alabama Gang 100 with the World of Outlaw late models. And the Terre Haute Action Track is going to have the Maverick Sprints. This week's View from the Valley. Congratulations to Tyler County Speedway 2024 track champions. Brandon Weigel in the late models. Tyler Stutler in the modifieds. Michael Moreland in the Rush late models. Kendall Hodge in the sport mods. Steve Mager in the hot mods. Mitchell Eddy in the 4-cylinders. Cohen Thomas in the junior mini wedges. And Cruz Thomas in the senior mini wedges. AFCS wraps up their season. Cap Henry wins his third AFCS 410 title, his second that came down to the last lap of the last event of the season. You can't make it any better than that, folks. Of the 410s, they had 18 events with an average car count of 28.4, and the 305s, they had 17 events with an average car count of 30.6. Average 19 410 members and 20 305 members at each event. If you haven't caught the latest Dirt Nerds, check it out. Dwayne and Elliott speak about this and about the season and how they saw some cars more than normal this season than they typically would have seen when the All-Stars are around. I think that's an interesting point. Look, Dwayne's doing good stuff there with AFCS. It keeps growing, and I'm sure he's going to continue to move forward with that and try to make it better for 2025. Fast Point Championship chase. Zane DeVault closed the gap on Braden Spithaler. DeVault is behind Spithaler now just by 34 points. They're heading to the finale at Atomic on October 12th. So 34 points. It can happen, folks. It's going to be a good race. It's going to be down to the last race between Brandon Spithaler and Zane DeVault for that Fast Championship. Four Crown Nationals are upon us, and Four Crowns camping lots 1 through 5 in the main lot. They're all sold out. There's 40, probably 30 now. I haven't looked recently. Spots left in Eldora Village, but don't worry, they're not going to sell out, folks. They don't have Northside open. They don't have BFE open. They don't have all of Eldora Village open. So you're not going to, this isn't like Kings Royal Award 100 where if you didn't get it ahead of time, you're shit out of luck. There's going to be camping there, so show up if you're going to bring your camper on Friday or Saturday. Come have a party. Like I said before, we're going to be in Lot 2 on that Saturday doing a live podcast. Dirt Tracks and Rib Racks are hosting everything. I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a time with those guys. Reserve seating as well. That's not going to be an issue there. I've checked Friday and Saturday night. You can really set wherever you want. We look forward to seeing everybody at Eldora Speedway this weekend for the Four Crown Nationals.
I'm the tower of power, too sweet to be sour. I'm funky like a monkey. Sky's the limit and space is the place.
Series, teams, drivers, tracks, dirt media. This is your time, and this is your spotlight. Spotlight's on, and this week's spotlight is the Four Crown Nationals. The first Four Crown Nationals was in 1981. In 1984, it was rained out. In 2003, it was not held because of the Mopar Million. Aside from USAC, late models were the fourth crown until 1996 when modifieds replaced them, until wing sprint cars joined the event we know of today in 2008. Jack Hewitt's 1998 sweep, where he won all 4 races in one night, from midgets to the non-wing sprints to modifieds, and the Silver Crown, considered one of the craziest, perhaps most significant racing events in history. Will it ever be done again? I don't think so. Now that we're going all non-wing sprints and wing sprints for the show, I think it's a little bit more likely. But we'll just have to see if we continue the trend with Four Crown Nationals, or if we resort back to either late models or modifieds. Kyle Larson's 2011 sweep. Larson swept the 3 USAC divisions, and in 2023, got to see it firsthand. Logan Seavey did the same thing again. Logan Seavey wins in the midgets, the sprints, and the Silver Crown. I got to tell you, when he hopped in a wing sprint car this year, I was kind of getting excited, hoping maybe we had a chance. I don't think the wing thing has just worked out very well, and he hasn't had enough time behind the wheel. Maybe it continues to progress into the future, and we will get to see someone win all 4 events again in one night. Irregardless, the 42nd annual Four Crown National is going to take place at Eldora, with before the crowns on September 20th. You're going to have high limit and USAC midgets, as well as Silver Crown qualification. And the Four Crown Nationals itself is going to be September 21st, Saturday. It's going to have a full show for high limit, USAC midgets, USAC sprints, and USAC Silver Crown, and it's $15,000 to win for each series. Continuing to get better, an underrated event in my eyes. I just wish they'd bring the quarter midgets back for some Saturday and Sunday morning and early afternoon racing. If you haven't been to the Four Crown, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Get to the Four Crown. You won't regret it.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no.
Wrapping up this week's episode with racing to come, the 11th annual Summit USRA Nationals happens September 17th through the 21st at Lucas Oil Speedway in Missouri. The Mod War 100 is September 19th through the 21st at Hardo, Texas Speedway, where they're going to have $50,000 to win for the modifieds. On September 19th, Knoxville is going to have the Lucas Oil late models. September 20th, Attica's going to have 410s, late models, and 305s. Circle City's going to have Midwest Thunder 410s and MMSA mini sprints, as well as mod stocks and Crown Vics. Creek County in Oklahoma is going to have the Sooner Shuffle night number 1 with Power Eye 410s. Eldora before the Crown with high limit, USAC midgets, and Silver Crown qualifications. Knoxville in the Lucas Oil late models. Moeller in the Track Championship night. Southern Raceway is going to have USCS. Thunderbolt Raceway in the Roth Classic night number 1 with the World of Outlaw sprint cars. Thunder Hill Raceway with Hunt the Front. Wayne County and Ohio Dirt Blowout night number 1. September 21st, Atomic with the American Ironman late models, modifieds, Sport Mods, and IMCA Race Saver 305s. Creek County in Oklahoma with the Sooner Shuffle with Power Eye 410. Eldora and the Four Crown Nationals with high limit, USAC sprints, USAC Silver Crown, and USAC midgets. Fremont's Championship night with 410s, 305s, and trucks. Goods Raceway is running Southern Raceway with USCS. Hilltop's running Knoxville in the 20th Lucas Oil Late Model Knoxville Nationals and $50,000 to win. Midway is going to have Steel Block Late Models. Sharon in the Lou Blaney Memorial with 410 sprints, $12,000 to win, $1,200 to start, as well as Big Block Modifieds, $2,500 to win. Thunderbolt Raceway is going to have the Roth Classic, $83,000 to win for the World of Outlaw sprint cars. Thunder Hill Raceway with Hunt the Front. In Wayne County with the Ohio Dirt Blowout finale, the final King of the County race, and the Sam Huffman Memorial. And wrapping up the week on September 22nd, Fremont's going to have the Johnny Oxer Days with some vintage race cars. As always, this card is subject to change. That wraps it up. We'll just have to keep moving to the front, one lap at a time.
Goodbye. Mwah. and good night, bang.
Thanks for listening to the Dirt Court Jesters podcast. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a shout out. Let your friends know on X and YouTube as well at Dirt Court Jester. And we hope to see you guys at the track.